Welcome back. Well, more warmth in the forecast, humid as well, but finally we got something to show you on this graph. It's been a long time, 34 days without rain in Lafayette, better part of 7 weeks without a good soaking, so we need the rain. So let's get over to the key wall, explain this graph, and you can see those rain chance numbers going up Thursday night into Friday perhaps, then toning back down as we head into the weekend. But more importantly, 1 to 2 inches of rain possible Thursday into Friday, maybe more. Our models are getting pretty aggressive on the rainfall. So here's the big setup. High pressure pretty much in charge, but this is getting pushed down to the southwest. You see the dry air still dominating, but some high-level cirrus clouds starting to move in, all ahead of this upper-level low that is producing the threat of snow, especially at elevation across portions of the Rockies. Meanwhile, we are nice and quiet, and more than likely a little bit breezier tonight to keep that fog factor a little bit more at bay. We'll see how it plays out through the overnight hours. Meanwhile, in the tropics, National Hurricane Center still keeping an eye on this area of disturbed weather that could get going in the days ahead. 40% chance of development over the next 7 days, and we've been talking about this area probably being the hot spot for something to develop, but it's not going to be impacting the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to stay down there. But notice moisture coming up, streaming up into the western Gulf of Mexico, hopefully interacting with the frontal trough that I'm going to show you that will maybe give us some pretty good downpours, but that conduit doesn't stay with us for long and then fades away as we head deeper into the weekend. Meanwhile, weak low pressure continues in the Caribbean, not done with the tropical season there yet. So overnight tonight into the 60s, some clouds, some fog by morning, but maybe more cloud than fog with a little bit more of a wind coming out of the southeast. Then tomorrow it's downright breezy. South to southeast winds at about 10 to 15, gusting to about 20. Humidity coming up as the dew points come up, mid to upper 80s. Slight chance of an isolated pop-up shower at 10% tomorrow, but as we head into Wednesday, it's going to be closer to about 20%. There'll be a few more showers around and about. Then watch this front as it works its way southward. It's going to engender a better chance of scattered showers and some thunderstorms, maybe a little bit of a severe weather threat for the northern part of our state. We'll keep an eye on that. I'm not expecting severe weather here. Hopefully, though, some rainfall. We pick it up here with the European model and shows green painted across the area Thursday going into Friday as well. So much needed rains, but this front, we don't get any cooling. It retreats back northward as a warm front eventually as we go into the weekend, and the rain chances will retreat as well. Now, both the models are kind of bullish on the rainfall totals as we get into Thursday and Friday. Maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain. Isolated areas more than that. Hey, we'll take it. The ground can certainly take it. And the latest GFS model is pretty aggressive as well, going for about a 1 to 2 inch rainfall. Of course, the devil's in the details, but it's good news, and we need the rain, certainly. So in the near term, overnight tonight, 67 is the low we'll go with. Pleasant conditions with that fog developing after midnight and thickening in spots, especially in the more rural spots across Acadiana. Any fog, though, burns off quickly tomorrow because the wind picks up. It's going to be a mixture of some fog and clouds in the morning, and then a sun and cloud mix throughout the day. Certainly well above normal of 77. That should be our normal high this time of year. Normal lows should be about 56 or 57, so well above that. In fact, our lows in the 70s going into tomorrow night, also Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and then as we head into Thursday, Friday, here are your rain chances. We'll tone them down, fall back on Sunday, by the way, and then maybe a better front down the line, but it's pretty much toward the end of the 10-day forecast or beyond. That's it for weather for now. We're going to have more coming up later in the show.